politics, they'll tell you the same thing. It's not me who's saying it. You know, that the whole system. You are now, even small money you send to yourself, the bank collect, everybody collect, e-levy, why?
All right, we will cover about Mr. Kamafo channel. So, Mr. Can you subscribe to the YouTube channel? If you are new here, can you subscribe to the YouTube channel? Because my character was a political season everything politics here, everyone in Crofweka, near a year NPP, the NDC, the movement for changes, so near Busakara, Kabumwa, whatever, and all other issues I would do at Ebenano. It didn't have a Mr. Kamafo channel, so kindly hit the bell. Now, maybe I'm a drop if you are also on Sakan and to be answered to me. But recently, there's this gentleman, Bernard Avle. Ghana had Bob Bernard Avle Edia, a city TV, city FM, Obianimono, the Juma Warrior as a morning show host. In fact, Ope a Nipa Crawford Don the Car, Umtieno, our Ghana has seen Cambro from hosting morning show. Bernard Avle Edin into me and be free modern. Now, recently, he has been crying out loud, Kasa Efa Ghana. How Osusu say NPP Amanyukono led by Nadan Kufar and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. I'm mismanaging Yamama Yamaya Basa, oh my Genemua. Say no, Pamukra Muslim, Vati, a 12 duo, 11 and Nemu, and Pogana Niban to meet your basic things. Say Yamama Yetani. Ama say no, a beam pum to me can crack. Now the fact say, at the end of the what Pepe face and Yaman Koyi, Nelson. Obi be defendi, obi be kan wasam say there be tesa and ye niam egu akwam ye niam egu akwam ngusi da ben. In fact, wakan sempi no a when the fuel price a ekoso enso ye say the niam bi ba ya e be boa ma fuel price abafom na fe issues a wodo pi no a bread avle akasa fa ho a wode akoma nkasa ene kasa fa sa de we ho na ye nko tie le short one embra na fe ye ba ne akan ne fa beto so Bernard Avle. In fact, you
know, it's terrible. Then go and read the Ghana Demographic Health Survey. Health outcomes, double disease burden. In 2024, young guys are getting even all kinds of lifestyle, plenty things. Healthcare service, if you don't have money, cash and carry. Quality of education, bobo, kids can't even spell properly. Class size, big. Then come and sit here and say, oh, we are doing it. Nanado is doing what? What is he doing? What is it? What are you saying? We feel it. What are you talking about? You do what? Because in the name of politics, who speak the truth? Because the person from our hometown. You don't get me. Or from your wherever. Let's be honest for once. The reason we are not doing well is because we are not honest as a citizen. Countries that do well, they value the truth. And truth is not just saying yes or no. Truth is looking for facts. You look for inquiry. That's why we go to school. Education is the search for truth. The truth about malaria. The truth about unemployment. The truth about currency depreciation. The truth about our own prejudice. Research is to find truth. So you push money into research, medicine, hypertension, research into cancer. That's truth. So societies that value truth like Japan, they'll do better than you because you don't value truth. You get me? If you don't, you can pray, but that's not truth. If you don't value, societies that advance, they value truth. They spend money to ascertain the truth about their situation and they solve it, but you don't want to accept the truth. You don't want to accept the truth. You want to tell yourself you are the best. And you believe it. The fact that you believe a lie is just delusion. Now you can be delusional. Now delusion means you are lying to yourself. You can lie to somebody. That's dishonest. But delusion is worse than dishonesty. Because delusion means you know you are wrong, but you believe, you convince yourself you are right. We are delusional. Ghana, Black Star of Africa for where? First country of Sub-Saharan. So what? Go and look at all the facts. Some guy did a video on Cote d'Ivoire. Go and look at the Cote d'Ivoire video. Look at the stadiums they are playing in. Look at the stadium of football. Look at the parks. Is the parks in Cote d'Ivoire you are seeing? Is there anyone in Ghana like this? Even Accra Sports Stadium, they stopped that they are going to do music concerts in a stadium. You go and see nails on the floor and things. Our football is going bad. Then you get up and say, what are you talking about? We can't even compete in football. There's no grassroots, AstroTurfs everywhere. We've lost it. There's no commitment to excellence anywhere. People don't even read any properly. Stories are poorly written everywhere. We are just living, shouting every day, convincing ourselves that we have the first sub-Saharan African country for successful elections. You see there, look at Senegal. Don't rest on your... Let's get serious. Let's go back to truth. Speak the truth. Why are we failing? That's the thing. Let's go. Let's ascertain the truth. If you don't value truth, you can't advance. Societies that value truth, they will do well for their citizens. We are living a lie. If you live a lie, nature will resist you. Because The lie, you see, truth is reality. So the more you search for truth, the closer you get to reality. That's why some people have put research into things to solve their problems. We don't want to do that. We've thrown all our scientists to the background, all our professors, they are book long too much. We go on air. How can you advance? How can you advance? You are doing the discussion on the policy. When you are in power, it means everything you want to say is true. People have done research and they have told you the thing is wrong. You don't care because you have power. And you appoint some of your upstarts on social media to attack people who speak. Follow them with robots, bots and things. You get some money and you think you are doing something to yourself. When your child falls sick and you don't have ambulance, that's when you know that you've lived a lie. That's what. So let's go for truth. That's the issue. If you don't have truth, you cannot succeed. And the truth starts with us being honest to the facts. The facts show that the economy is not doing well and the government has mismanaged it. Let's accept it. The VAT rate is ostensibly 15%. You are paying 21% VAT. Do you know what 21% VAT means? How can you compete? Your interest rates are through the roof. Your exchange rate is not even that strong. How are you going to compete? Everybody's doing buying and selling. Everybody's corrupt. The economy that we are running doesn't make any sense. Somebody has to take responsibility and deal with the matters. Don't squeeze us. We are not the one who caused the problem. We didn't squander the COVID money. Why are you punishing us for your mismanagement? Why are we the ones to bear the brunt of this economic thing? What have we done? So people are leaving. All those guys who are going to the US and things, why do you think they are going? Talk to a businessman and how he runs his business. You'll be shocked. It's difficult. You can list all the taxes and they keep changing the calibrations. VAT, flat rate, this, energy sector levy, 30% increase, special petroleum tax, 11% increase, bust margin, increase, stabilization recovery levy, primary distribution margin, UPPF something, E-levy, excise duty amendment, growth and stability levy, GRA. Why? Why? Is it our fault? Are we the ones who did what did we do to cause what did we do?
We didn't do that.
I'm sitting somewhere in my house. The money I've invested, you've taken some away. Now you are adding more taxes. COVID levy, still paying. Now financial stabilization levy, still there. Now you want to do VAT on electricity. Then now emissions levy. How do you pay an emissions levy when there's no proven market for electronic vehicles? Emissions levy only makes sense when you have to make a choice. If you're in the US, probably 25% or 30% of cars are EVs, if not more. So if you decide to buy a fossil fuel car, the punishment for that is like an emission or congestion tax. You can choose to use the N1. If you choose to use London, you pay $8 or £8. How on earth are you charging an emissions levy for a country that doesn't have a proven EV market? How? Do you get it? It's not like if I had money to buy a car today, I'll have an EV to buy. I won't have any EV to buy. So are you charging me emissions levy? For what? So anything we think about, we apply a tax to it. What kind of system is this? And you get surprised that people are struggling and leaving the country in droves? No. Somebody has to stand up and take responsibility for this economic mess. Somebody has to stand up. Brilliance. Ghanaians are the most brilliant people everywhere. Collectively, we are failing because we don't understand that we have to all give to the state. But the state too has been captured by politicians who don't understand that they have to lead by example and sacrifice for us. So they use the pot of the money to make themselves comfortable first. And then the rest, they give it to us. See how they drive, see how they live, see where they don't even go to hospital in Ghana. Their kids don't go to school in our schools. Do you get it? So they too, they are using the state for their welfare and then giving us the remnants. And they expect us to be loyal to the state. I will always say that the leader must set the example. If the leader sets the example and people are not following, the leader can punish. So I don't expect my kids. I can't tell my kids don't shout. If I shout. So I don't go to my house and say, hey, why are you shouting? If every day I'm shouting, they'll shout. Because the way people talk in the house is shouting. Yeah. So if I'm talking to you quietly and you say, hey, this shouting, you didn't learn it from this house. You understand? I wanted my kids to ride bicycle. I bought bicycle for them. They were not riding the bicycle. So what did I do?
You had to go on
I went to buy a bicycle. And I didn't tell them to ride a bike again. I went to buy a helmet. Saturday I started riding a bicycle. They all started following me with a bike. And this is just my house. So I could have advised them for 1 week. Yeah. Go and ride a bike. I'll do a presentation. Yeah. Ride bike. Bike is good for you. They're just looking at me.
Benefits of bike.
When I bought a bike, I showed the bike. I started riding the bike. They all follow me to ride. So don't come and tell me that, oh, it's the citizens, it's the people. When you are campaigning, don't tell me it's the citizens. Where do you go to hospital when you are a politician? Where do your kids go to school? Where do you buy your food to eat? You get it? Then you come and say the citizens are difficult. No. Lead by example. So that when you are punishing us, we will all agree that we deserve the punishment. Do you understand? Don't live a separate life and then come and tell me that it's the citizens' fault that you are that we are not developing. Live frugally. Buy normal cars. Buy normal cars that you use to take you to work. Don't go and buy a $300,000 V8 and tell me that if I want a proper trotro station, and then tell me that I should leave my country. When my child is sick and I don't have money, sometimes I have to borrow money to take them to hospital. I don't have proper health insurance. Then you go to London for treatment and come back and tell me that you love me. When I can't pay for medical tests, you are going to do complex. And before I became a politician, I knew you. It's not like you are some wealthy guy. You are just my mate.
In fact, many of them were living with their mothers.
Yeah. And you go to us and you send me to now can tell you, like when I see you, then I should respect you because you have more money than me. And you tell me I should love Ghana. Your kids, you are taking them abroad for schooling. You go for, when your wife is pregnant, she's going to give birth in America. Then I will go to La Polyclinic. Then you want me to, do you understand me? They say me I should love. Why will I pay? Why will I not cut corners? Yeah. So lead by example. Go to Lekman Hospital and join the queue. Join the queue. Or if you can afford UGMC, go. But at least use our system. If you can afford GIS, send your child there. But they should also go to Presec. We should all eat the same dining hall food. Don't send your child to Lincoln International and let me send my own to Accra. And then you say you love me. Me, I'll take Trotsky. I have worked for 20 years. I don't have a V8. Then you have 2 V8s, 3, and it's like you are selling cars. Do you understand? Then you can't tell me that, no. So when you say citizens are not paying tax and things, what kind of lifestyle are you living? Why should they pay? How much do they earn? So, property tax. Me, I don't have a house. We the poor people. I paid for my house after 10 years. 10 years before I paid for the house. I finished paying it last month.
Bernard,
you have 3 houses.
Years.
Then you property tax, you even do it too, because that one it affects you. You have housing cantonment and things. Then you say we don't pay tax, so I should pay e-levy when I send money to myself. What are you saying to me? I'm not a fool. Okay, declare your assets and say I have 3 houses at Ajingano. This is the value I've paid. Declare it openly. Be transparent. This is my salary as the president. These are the properties I have before I became a politician. Lead by example and then tell citizens to follow suit. These are the number of cars I have and this is what I do. Public service, you have to be transparent because people see before they hear. Don't give me a speech and tell me that I should love my country. You're always flying first class. I can't even afford a ticket to Tamale. Do you get me? So the leadership thing is not rhetorical. Come and show working.
Yeah.
Jesus said, which of you can convict me of sin? All the Pharisees that hate me, look at me. Can you look at me and tell me I've committed any crime? He said, I preach before all of you. Why are you coming to me in the night and come and arrest me? Yeah. I was in your synagogues. Yeah. How many leaders can say that? That's what we should do. So I am saying citizens have a role, but leaders must set the tone by leading by example, being transparent and honest, so that we can. Ghanaians love Ghana. If you don't check Black Stars,
we do.
If we see good leadership, we'll follow it.
Yeah.
If we see the small thing we did with this thing, voter relief.
Voter, yes.
People come and say, you people, you have credibility. We will follow you. People want to be led. Ghanaians are not stupid. Ghanaians are not stupid. It's because if you lead them well, they are not difficult to lead. But be transparent and honest. Be consistent. But don't speak nice English and turn around and live a separate life and expect me to come and use all my money to support that. No, I'm not going to do it. So when Ghanaians say don't pay tax and we say they are not, it's not that are Ghanaians the worst citizens in Africa.
No, we are not.
Are we the most intelligent people in Africa?
No, we are not.
Are we? No.
Not at all.
Leader sets the tone, then we all follow. So I'm saying all these politicians making noise. The standard is not the speech. Whether it's Mahama, Baumia, Cheddar, Alanke, we are looking at you. We see you. We will not vote based on what you say. We will look at you. We will look at you. Which houses have you? What are you doing? How you? That's what we'll look at. The speech, the promises, we can all have them. There are plenty. We'll look at you. Ghanaians, open.
All right, but that's a piece over here. If I cost me the content I want here, Eddie abroad, I feel shape your mind Ghana. Your mind Ghana, the better place I want to some meaning never time. Near enjoy the BBS so to me. We are not going anywhere. Hey, or hey, motherland. Hey, answer na stay. Na BBI fine. Can you subscribe to the YouTube channel? Now, hit on the bell for me. If I will be the show for many thanks for watching. God bless you.